right, it has been nearly 3 weeks since the last top 10 quarterbacks video. That is way too long, especially with the overhaul in quarterbacks we've been getting. We've been getting team of the weeks, AKAs, legends, all Madden cards, everything you can think of in between, even some most feared cards in there as well. But if you guys enjoy top 10s like this is the right channel for you. We also do gameplays and all the new cards. Make sure you hit that like, hit that subscribe if you're enjoying the content. We are on that road to 40,000 subscribers. But other than that, let's get right into number 10 here. If you are looking for cheap, fast Madden coins to build that God Squad you always wanted, head over to my sponsor, EasyMut, and use code CHEW for 5% off your order. The link is in the description. So I know at number 10, a lot of people aren't going to be very happy with the Josh Allen one because I know he's a very popular card out there, and I do think that has to do with the unstoppable X Factor and it being like that new shiny toy. But as you guys know, Josh Allen, statistically, he is very good, right? 91 throw power, 87 speed's pretty good as well. But as many of you guys know, the only thing we're really looking for on quarterbacks right now in Madden 24 is kind of release abilities and speed, I guess you would say. As long as they hit their thresholds, they're completely fine. And almost, I think literally every single quarterback on this list hits the threshold regardless. So Josh Allen, as you guys know, has that release where he has that awful hitch to his short right, which can cause safeties, can cause sacks. It has a very bad throwaway. That is the one thing that holds him back. There's actually a quarterback, this is a little bit of foreshadowing, that is in like the top 5 of this list that has the same release as him. But the reason why he's higher than Josh Allen is because he has a good ability. The abilities Josh Allen has, everybody has. And I don't really like to count these unstoppable X factors because against the only one that's really usable as well as the Haro Master, against like a really good player, it is very hard to activate this. If you're playing a really sweaty game, you can get an instant shed. Somebody could be looping you, blitzing you, whatever it is. And Josh Allen, all it takes is one pass, not consecutive, to get it. So I don't like to really look at it as like an ability built into his card. But Josh Allen, he's good. But I do think, if I had to say it, I think this is the most overrated card in the game right now. Like I said, I know I'm going to catch flack on it, but I got to stay. Hey, I'm standing on business on this one. Moving over to number 9, we have Justin Fields, another one of those cards. I would say number 10 and number 9 are probably the two most popular quarterbacks I play against in head-to-head right now. Justin Fields, obviously a free card, and to be a top 10 quarterback and be free, you gotta remember, he's been out for like, what, 2 weeks now, maybe 2.5, and he was free. He is a really good card. 91 speed is amazing for scrambling in the game. He has a little bit better of a release. I would say it's not as like butter as like Lamar's or even like the Blonde Bombers or whoever's release is at the top, right? It's kind of like that middle pack of release, but there's no crazy hitch in it like Josh Allen's has. But the one thing with Justin Fields is he does get Fearless built in, but let's be honest, you shouldn't be using this. There's no really good blitz in the game currently right now, so Fearless is kind of just whatever, right? You'd probably just want to be using that Gunslinger and also Gift Wrapped. But Justin Fields, still a really good card. You're going to get out the pocket a lot. Really good scrambling card, and obviously a decent release on a free card. We'll take Justin Fields in the top 9 every day. At number 8, we have Johnny Football, and this was one of my favorite cards I got to use in a while. Obviously, I'm a Browns fan, so he shined a little bit closer to me, but 89 speed on him is very good, so he's a little bit more balanced right there. But the one thing I will say that I loved about this card is his release had like one of the better medium to deeps in the game I saw. But the one thing is like, I know he is 6 foot, but in game, he has like a really small build, and I swear I had the most bat downs ever with this card. I don't know if it's just me. Maybe I just got super unlucky, but Johnny Manziel did get batted down a lot. But other than that, compared to all the other quarterbacks from like, I would say like looking at the list right now, like 8 to 6, all these guys are very interchangeable. You could change any of these 3 like right here in a row. Johnny Football is probably the one I enjoyed the most out of them, but him being the latest release also, I just think statistically the other guys just a tiny bit better. Obviously, when the cards are very similar release speed-wise, I just go with the little bit better statistical one, right? Johnny Football is still a really good card, man. It's actually cool how many good quarterbacks we have in this game right now that are actually usable. Moving over to number 7, we do got Will Levis. So a slinger 1 quarterback with 89 speed. If this was Madden 23, this would probably be the number 1 quarterback in the game. But as you guys know, they tuned down slinger 1. It still has the same motion or whatnot, but it is a much slower this year. Last year, it was by far the fastest release from the short to medium range. Now it's just middle of the pack. It is just middle pack everywhere. I think it's still decent though. They actually buffed the deep on it a little bit. It's kind of just that meh release right now in the game. I would say it's like a little bit better than the releases we just showed you before. But Will Levis right here, 89 speed on him, 91 throw power. They gave him 90 deep accuracy. And I know a lot of people are going to mention that 85 throwing to pressure. As you guys know, thresholds are hit at 85 for all Madden modes. And I kind of catered these videos towards all Madden anyways. Because you got to think about it. There's only one all-pro mode, and it's just normal seasons, right? All Madden is the event. It is MUT Champs, and then there's an all Madden season mode. So there's 3 all Madden modes and 1 all-pro mode. I feel like I gotta cater towards it, and 85 is a threshold for that. So he is completely fine right there, man. Will Levis, really good card. I had a gameplay on him. I really did like Slinger 1. Like I said, if it was anything like past years, this would probably be the best quarterback in the game right now. Now we move over to the guy we just did a video on yesterday, Dangerous at number 6 at 88 speed. He actually played really, really good yesterday, and you can see the stats. I think on paper, he technically has the best stats in the game. Like I said, stats. If we were going off stats, he'd be much higher, but as you guys know, if you've been playing Madden for more than 2 to 3 months, these stats are whatever in the game, right? He has 90 plus in all of his accuracies, 92 deep, 88 throw under pressure, 90 throw on the run, 91 play action. The speed is good. He does have the AKA X factors, as you guys know. He has threat detector, so the first person to get threat detector, but you just don't need it this year. You really don't. I know Dollar is still pretty good, but it's not broken like Madden 22 or 23, so you don't really need that. And then run and gun, I guess if you can abuse it, then it is very, very OP. Personally, I don't know how to abuse it to the max, so it's not too valuable for me, but I've seen people be crazy with it. But Russell Wilson, actually a very good card. I know he gets the Bryce Young release, and it looked bad at the beginning of the year. You gotta remember, Bryce Young missed every throw because of the accuracy stats, and also had no gunslinger. It's actually not bad. I got to use him, like I said, for a couple games yesterday. He was too expensive to keep for me for a while, but he's a good card, man. I definitely liked Russ. Moving over to our top 5 now, we move into where we get the super elite releases in the game. Andrew Luck. Obviously, Andrew Luck has the best release. You guys know the Lamar release. That's what we're gonna call it. You know, that's where it started at. That's where it originated at. The Lamar release. It's the best release in the game. 85 speed, though. I will say the captain, obviously, statistically, compared to all their cards in the game, he looks a little meh, right? All of his accuracies are just 86 plus right there. You got 86, 87, and 87. He's fine. Like I said, as long as he's above 85, he's going to hit his throws. He does have 90 throw power, 90 throw under pressure, too. Compared to these guards that we saw at 90 and 91 overall, he actually is really good statistically right there. But as you guys know, like I said, if you've been playing Madden for more than 3 months, you know these overalls on these cards don't matter. You're looking for release, abilities, whatnot. Andrew Luck is a dog. He was the best card there for a while in the game, and then they started dropping nukes on us, but he had his fair share, man. It's good to see him back in the game and still be an elite quarterback. What, a month later? At number 4, we have the first Hot Route Master quarterback in the game. Joe Montana was the best quarterback there for a while. As you guys know, there was that the most feared MCS tournament. All 4 players used Joe Montana over Andrew Luck. He was the most popular by far, and obviously that's because Hot Route Master is one of the best abilities in Madden history. It gives you extra routes on all your players on the field, as you guys know. I don't know why I'm explaining that, but Joe Montana, his release, as you guys know, it's also very mid. It's a very mid release. So what they've been doing this year, right? They don't want to make these cards too OP in the beginning of the year. They'll make these guys with OP abilities like Hot Master or Sephi Elite. They'll give them either really bad releases or they'll make them statues in the pocket. And for Joe Montana, they kind of did both. I would say 77 speed is usable, but it is slow compared to all the 90 speed guys we have in the game right now. But I don't care about stats across the board. He hits all the thresholds and whatnot. He gets Hot Master. In that, for that reason, we got to have him top 4 this early in the year, right? We have to. Now at number 3, we do have Mr. Kurt Warner, and Kurt Warner is a dog. I actually really like this card. Personally, I do like the other set feet lead a little bit more. As you guys know, Kurt Warner also has that generic 2 release. It's basically generic 3 from past Maddens, which is the one that also Justin Fields has. It's an okay release, but as you guys know, Kurt Warner, like I said with Joe Montana, they have to nerf this card somehow, right? He obviously gets set feet lead and Hot Master. You could choose which one you want. They're broken abilities. They're the best abilities in the game, right? But they made him a statue. 70 speed. He literally cannot scramble for his life. I don't even know if it's possible to pick up a 10-yard scramble, even on like a broken 3-man send on like 5-man deep. I literally don't even know if it's possible. But Kurt Warner, getting Sephi Elite, getting Howard Master, having the choice of either two, I gotta have him here, man. Those abilities are absolutely broken in the game, and yeah, I mean, there's not really much more to say. Kurt Warner's a dog. All right, boys, so tied at number 1. I'm going to give you guys both of these cards. And I only want to say this because I truly believe it depends on preference, right? These cards are both, like, the best at what they do. Obviously, Lamar has the best release in the game, and he also is the fastest quarterback in the game, or tied for the fastest quarterback in the game, right? 91 speed. He doesn't get any crazy abilities, though. As you guys know, all he gets is Gunslinger, like the other guys, like Andrew Luck, like Josh Allen, even down there at number 10. He gets the same things. But having the best release and being the fastest in the game is so valuable, especially in the red zone. It makes it easier to score. Adding a read option to your offense as well. Say if you're in bunch, there's some bunches with read option. It makes it that much more dangerous. But the thing is, with Troy Aikman, He gets set feet lead. He also has a decent release. I mean, like I said, I'm not a big fan of the release at all. I'm not. But his abilities are absolutely ridiculous. He gets set feet lead. He either gets gunslinger as well. He also has X Factor, Hot Route Master if you want that too. I will say, I don't think it's still hard to get, but I think it's 1 play less than Josh Allen's. I think it's 4 consecutive plays on him, and I think it's 5 on Josh Allen, if I'm not mistaken. But either way, I don't depend on it too much. Troy Aikman getting the Legend X Factors. They're just, whatever. They're there, right? But Troy Aikman, obviously, ability-wise, statistically-wise, he is ridiculous. It depends. Do you want the statue quarterback where you can sit in the pocket and absolutely dot everyone up? Or do you want the versatility of having the best release in the game where it's hard to blitz you, and also you can scramble out and make some plays? I think it's 1A, 1B. Whatever guy fits your play style more, go with. But, yeah, you guys can see I kind of went back to Lamar. And it's not because of quarterback. It's not because Troy Aikman was bad for me. I went back to Lamar because I'm a little rat, and I want to use Kenneth Walker Freight Train. I know, disgusting. Boys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, man. I appreciate you guys staying all the way to the end. Make sure to comment down below which quarterback are you rocking right now in the game. Like I said, I really like Troy Aikman, but I can't fit much other abilities on there with him, and I kind of want to be a little bit ratty right now in the game, but I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope to see you guys in the videos tomorrow. We got a new promo, also Team of the Week, Angry Runs. Should be a good day tomorrow, man. I'll see you guys there. Peace out, boys.